Hey guys, this is Cam for 15 back at it with another video for you guys, and I'm back with another Science Fell in Love, so I tried to prove it episode review for you guys, and we are here with season 2, episode 7, where this episode was very interesting. It was a group date, and a group date of characters that we know of that we've seen in the past, but as well, at the same time, it's also mostly focused on Kande. Um, so that's kind of the thing there. And then Kande has a fateful encounter with, I guess you could say, somebody she fell for. Yeah, interesting scene there. So yeah, let's get into this week's episode. So, obviously, the thing is, that they're thinking of a group date idea, and let's just say Himuro is pressing Kande to do this group date, and at some point she gives in. So yeah, but it's funny because they're like, we gotta calculate Kande's love and everything, and we kind of get a flashback to the fact that Kande in some way was inspired / she fell for her, I think they said like her high school teacher or something like that. And they were trying to calculate that as Kande's love and everything, and trying to relate that to like some sort of experience or something, but it ends up getting to the point where the group date happens, and essentially what happens is Kande meets up the one dude. I don't know if they said his name, but the one guy that asked her out, and essentially gets to the point where Kande's looking around. Not only does she see Yukimura and Himuro there, she sees other couples that she's seen at their school. We see Sui and her boyfriend, which that whole thing was freaking hilarious. Just seeing Sui back in the show. She had this like straw hat that made her look a lot like Luffy for some reason, and she was getting extra spicy with her boyfriend. And then we saw Kosuke with his little doll or whatever that looks like Ibarada. And then we get introduced to this new couple I don't think we've seen before. And I think like both of them are like two teachers at the college they Kande and company go to, and apparently they like really like each other. And this little short girl who looks really cute was asked by Yukimura to do this for them, and they actually have affectionate feelings for them. The thing is, little girl kind of is pretty aggressive and kind of screams at the dude, but the dude kind of in some way appreciates her for just doing all these things for him and stuff like that. So yeah, but Kande brings that up to Yukimura and Himuro, and they're like, listen, we just freaking brought these people here. What they're gonna do is you just enjoy your date, act like we're not here. We're just gonna be following you. So what you guys do is what we're going to be doing. So one of the first things they do is they go to like the clothing store to just look at clothes and stuff like that. So that was the whole thing. You get a funny interaction between Sui and her boyfriend, where this dude literally is getting pulled into the changing room, like honest to goodness, probably getting some vitamin P and stuff like that. I thought that was very hilarious, very funny, because this guy and like Jane, she dang near like I think freaking went on top of him mid store. I'm like, she's getting spicy up in here, a little bit too spicy. So yeah, you have a little banter back and forth, well, a little banter with the two teachers, and they're just trying to decide. She's trying to decide what dress would look good on her. Dude can't come to an agreement. She yells at him, and then she obviously rots away. And she's like, "Why do I always have to yell at him? I need to friggin' do better because I need to find a way to confess to him and stuff like that." Yukimura and Himuro, they're just doing the best to do what they're doing, and stuff like that. And you just have it to where eventually Kande and the dude she's going out with on a date right now. They end up going outside, but then what happens is they end up bumping into Kande's teacher, which again, I think I have to rewatch the episode, but again, this is the same teacher that Kande remembers, and she kind of fell for. She's in a way, she's fell in love with this teacher. Now I don't know what's going on with the teacher. The teacher had like whited out eyes, or not whited out eyes. He had like his eyes looked emotionless or something like that. Like he had no black pupil in his eye. And for also too, it kind of freaked Kande out where she gave this like very like the when if you watch One Piece, the girl when how the girls in One Piece they give the shock, those shocked eye expressions. They're like, and their pupils dilate and get bigger and stuff like that, and that's the whole thing. And she has a fear and everything. All of a sudden, she, people are like, "Wait, what happened?" and everything. And lo and behold, she thinks that people are like looking down at her and something like that. She's facing the pressure, everything. Teacher walks away. It's like, I hope you enjoy your date or whatever. So yeah, she runs off a bit. And she tells the dude like, "Oh, it's nothing," but clearly something. Especially that whole teacher thing is affecting her and stuff like that, because it seems like she has feelings for the teacher, but it generally seems like she does like this dude. And this dude's definitely into her. He definitely likes her. It then leads to the scene where they're at like the top of this building or whatever, and things get spicy. I think Himuro is drunk and everything, and she's just pressing herself all over Yukimura, and Yukimura can't concentrate. He's like, we gotta get this affection rating off of us, but he's like, breast. And this drunk Himura is like, "Oh, my breast," or something like that is enticing you, and she literally freaking his face and her tits, bro. And you get this like booty shot and everything. I'm like, whoa, what the hell is going on there? And then mind you, boyfriend of Sui is like, well, it seems like they've gotten a lot closer, but then Sui is like trying to get closer with him, but eventually gets to the point where he thinks Sui's gonna like break up with him or something, but he confesses to Sui and even kisses her and says like, you make me feel good and everything. And lo and behold, she does the same thing that Himuro was doing to Yukimura, just all on top of him, look like she about to get down and dirty right then and there. We have it to where the two teachers, they end up, in a way kind of confessing and stuff like that, their feelings to each other. So that was cute. But as for Kande, she doesn't really have this moment with this dude, because she's just so disturbed at what happened earlier with the teacher and everything. She was like, I'm gonna go. I really did enjoy the date and everything and stuff like that. And the dude's like, "Oh, really? That's cool. Like, I really hope we can, try this out and go out again." And she's like, "Yeah, that sounds cool." And he's like, "Oh, really? That's great. I'll definitely text you if I'm ever interested." Stuff like that. And she ends up walking away alone. And like the thumbnail of this episode, or the thumbnail of this video shows, she looks very I guess you can say, I wouldn't say disturbed, but she looks very like bothered by something. And that will probably be expressed in next week's episode. But this was definitely like one of my favorite episodes of the season so far. It was good. I'm definitely gonna be interested to see where this Kande storyline is going to go. Definitely gonna see what is going to happen. Be very interesting to see what's going on with that. But yeah, I thought this was a good episode. I love the group date with just bringing back some of these characters. They stole the show. But anyways, if you guys like the video, leave a like, put in the comment section your thoughts on this week's episode of Science Fell in Love, So I Tried to Prove It, season 2, as well as hit the subscribe button if you want to get more and make content. And when you do hit that subscribe button, make sure to hit that notification bell icon so you're up to date with whatever I upload to the channel. Anyways, guys, I'm gonna get out of here. Hopefully, you guys have a great rest of your day or night or whenever you're checking out this video. Until then, guys, peace.